Hi guys, I'm going to start Facebook Blueprint training, and I wanted to invite all of you to join in with me if you want to. So I'm going to walk through how to, number one, find where to go, and just kind of what the layout of the Blueprint website looks like. It took a little bit of figuring out to find kind of where the courses are and kind of maneuver through the website. So I thought I'd kind of just show you quickly what it looks like to save you some time. And then I just wanted to show you kind of what my game plan was to kind of help you sort through the courses. I think is a very helpful resource if you want to build your brand, but it's, although helpful, not maybe the most straightforward thing to get started with. So go ahead and watch this video if you're interested in joining in, and if you have any questions, let me know. So the first thing I want you to do is go to facebookblueprint.com. So you can see up in the bar it says facebookblueprint.com, but you can see some extra things behind that. So I'm going to delete that and just hit enter. And you can see that it adds the extra words at the end. So what I want to point out here is I'm not logged in. So Facebook Blueprint is kind of separate from Facebook itself, and you have to log in separately through Blueprint. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I want you to make sure you log in as well. It's important that you log in with your Facebook login credentials so that it tracks your courses. So I'm going to log in. And now I can see my image up there. So I thought I'd go over first where you can find information about what Facebook Blueprint is. So if you click the little three dots here, there's an FAQ section. And I thought we'd go there so we can go through together what Facebook Blueprint even is. So it says Facebook Blueprint e-learning is a series of free, self-paced online courses and learning paths. So it has a bunch of different courses in here. I think they said there's about 80 different courses that you can take. And number one, they're free. But if you want to take the certifications, which they offer at the end, those do cost money. But the certifications are more for people that this is their profession. So you do not need to do the certifications. You can learn everything that you need to know here for free. So Blueprint are the free courses, but they do offer certifications at the end. So what I want you to do is click on this. If you want to learn more about the certifications, you can click on this link. I want you to click on this link because I want to talk about how I decided what courses to do for myself. It kind of depends on what your goal is for what courses you want to take, and we're going to go through where to find all the courses, but I wanted to just cover this while we're here. So this talks about the different certifications they have to offer. So they say that they have two different certifications, one for buying and one for planning. And then they have the core competencies, and then the buying professional, the planning professional. What I want you to do is click on core competencies. And this page ended up being a really good page for me to figure out what courses to start with. These are just your basic courses in Blueprint, just to get you started with everything they have to offer. And I ended up adding all of the courses in here to my plan just to kind of get rolling with this process. So as you scroll down, they have a list of all the courses here that are in their core competencies that go towards their exams. If you want to take the exams, that's great, but you certainly do not have to. It just kind of gave me a direction to go in to start with my courses. So you don't have to do this, but it's just one way that I started just to find a direction to start with Blueprint. So that's one option. And if you click on these, for instance, this one here, it'll open up the course itself. This button here will add it to the plan, I've already added this to the plan, so we'll come back to this later. Okay, let's go back over to Blueprint. Okay, so we're back on the main screen again. So we're on the home screen. You can either look for courses in here, just keep scrolling. I mean, for me, this kind of seemed like a kind of a random way to find courses. So targeting audiences, awareness. These are kind of, I guess, goal-oriented ways to start with courses. For me personally, I'm trying to figure out how to, I guess, get better at ads. So that's kind of why I decided to go about it this way. That seemed to be like a more direct route, and I'll probably, once I finish these, go back and do some more. So let's click on these over here. So that's the browse button. You might notice that these topics were very similar to what was on the main page. So get started with Facebook, get started with advertising. Those topics were the same topics that were on the main page. So let's click on that one. So you can sort these over here by how long the courses are, whether they're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. The awards, those were associated with the certifications, and they also offer live events as well. So let's go ahead and click on a course here. So Instagram for Business, let's click on that one. So this one has an award for completion, so this does fit into their certifications. It's 25 minutes long. It's a beginner course. It has 5 different lessons in it. As I was taking my first course, it'll say that it's 5 minutes long. The courses have videos in it as well as text for you to read. I found that if I wanted to get the most out of it, it actually took longer than this. But if you want to do the bare minimum just for them to count that you did it, that is the time frame that they actually take to throw the knowledge at you. But if you want to get more out of it, it'll take longer than that. If you want to add this course to your plan, which we'll get to in a minute, you go up here and you click Add to Plan. I found this button to be a little bit tricky, so sometimes you have to hit it a couple times. There we go. You can also add this to your favorites. I've not used that button yet. I've kind of just added everything to my plan. So let's go ahead and close this out. And then let's go to our plan. These are all the courses that I've added to my plan already. So you can see that there's actually dates associated with this. There's also durations and topics. So you can actually filter based on these criteria over here. Let's click on Edit Plan. Let's move Facebook and Instagram up to the top of the list. I want to do that one next. And then Introduction to Facebook Pages. And then Brand Best Practices. So I want to do those 3 next. And then we'll click Done. So that's pretty much it for the plan. So when we want to actually start a course, click on the course, click on Launch, And then it just basically starts from here. So you go through each stage of the course, and at the very end it gives you an award for completing that course. I've completed one course at this point, just to kind of get a feel for how it works. I will definitely say that one course already has been extremely helpful and has given me insight into some problems that I've been having with Facebook and Instagram. So have found this to be a helpful resource already. So I'm excited to do more in Blueprint, and I think this is going to be a helpful process. So hopefully you guys will want to join in, and this will be a useful resource for you as well. Okay, if you want to figure out which courses that you have taken, it was a little bit hard to find too. So you go to the three little dots over here, go to History, and click on Filter, Past, and then you can see which courses that you've completed. And then you can also see which ones that you started as well. So this is the one that I just started. So I'm going to set a SMART goal for my Facebook Blueprint training so I can at least achieve my initial plan in the Blueprint training. I'll probably want to do some more courses long term. So a SMART goal, in case you don't know what that is, it's specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time restricted. So what I want to do, and I kind of showed this in the video already, but the core courses for advertising, I want to accomplish those, and I want to do those by the end of summer. And even though that kind of seems like probably a longer time frame since I'm taking classes, I can't really overdo things. So it's specific because those are the classes that I want to take. It's measurable because either I've done all those courses or I haven't done all those courses. It's achievable because, yes, I can definitely do all those.